Hi everybody, it's me, Lamika. How are you doing today? So today is a special tea with Lamika. I got a email from a lady. Let me see if I can pull it up on here. Duh, I should have had this already up, but I don't. Sorry. So what have you guys been up to? Tell me. Let's talk. Let's talk. I know so much stuff has been going on. It's ridiculous. Like the Sandra Bland case. Oh my gosh, so freaking. Let me tell you what happened to me recently. Okay, so you know about Sandra Bland case, right? And you know that she was stopped for a routine. Is it routine? Because I may be saying my stuff wrong. But she was stopped for failing to signal or something down there in Texas. And so 3 days later, after she had been locked up, she, as they say, committed suicide, but she was found dead in her cell. So I was just looking at the case, basically looking at what the media is providing, because I mean, none of us can look at anything official really until they put it out there. But I was looking at what I could see from everything happening. And so I remember in the prior video, not the video that they released with dash cam information, but the prior video that the guy was shooting with his phone. And she had made mention of her head hitting the ground really hard or whatever. And so Mark and I was talking, and Mark was saying, if a person hit their head really hard, he said sometimes they can pass away later on, a couple of days later, because of head injuries. I didn't even know that, but he was like, yeah, that's why you really have to protect your head really, really well. And so, I was like, wow, that's crazy. Maybe that's really what happened, but we don't know yet because the autopsy, I don't even know if the autopsy has come back yet or whatever, but whatever the case may be, it's really a sad situation altogether. It really is. So the other night, Mark and I went out. Gosh, I hate to tell you guys this, but I had a moment of weakness. We went to Taco Bell in the middle of the night. And when when I'm driving, I don't normally do this, but sometimes I do. Normally, when I'm in my car, I have my phone in my purse. Everything is next to me in the other seat, okay? My phone is usually sitting out, and my purse is in the seat, okay? So whenever someone gets in the car with me, I will tend to put my purse under my leg while I'm driving, because I want them to feel comfortable. I don't want my purse to be in their way. Sometimes people say, oh, no, you can put your purse over here and then I'll put it by their leg, and it's no big deal, okay? Anyway, this night I just had my purse sitting up under my leg while we went through the drive-through. We came out, and there's a stop sign before you get to the light. Now, I saw this car sitting over there, but I just briefly looked at it, and then I briefly stopped, more like a yield at the stop sign. Nobody was coming. It was late at night. And then I just went on up to the light, and I just proceeded to keep on going home. Well, I see this police car behind me all of a sudden, and I'm thinking, why won't he just go around me? I'm going to speed limit, what's going on? Mark was like, well, just, keep calm, just drive, do what you're supposed to do. I'm just doing my normal thing. It kind of made me a little nervous because I don't like cops behind me. Then all of a sudden, the freaking lights went on. Whoop, whoop. I was like, oh, Lord. And the first thing I'm thinking is, oh, my God, I'm black. The second thing I'm thinking, oh my God, Sandra Bland case and I'm getting stopped. Please don't let this go like that. I mean, it's not a laughing matter. Don't get me wrong. But the point is, I don't want to be stopped while being black. I don't care who it is out there watching my video. You will never know what it feels like unless you are an African American to know how it feels to get stopped by police and to have a fear. But now in 2015, we have an even bigger fear because it's like anything can happen, you know? So anyway, the officer came and he asked me, did I know why he was stopping me? And I said, I don't know. I don't know. I have no idea. And then I started thinking, wait a minute, I didn't stop at that stop sign. I said, oh, was it back there by Taco Bell? And he said, yeah, did you guys just leave Taco Bell? I said, yeah, we went and got something to eat. And then he said, yeah, you didn't stop at the stop sign. I said, oh, yeah, I kind of sort of like yielded or whatever. And he said, yeah, your license and your registration. You know, I said, officer, because he was an Asian guy, and he was young. Oh my God, he was so much younger than me. He was pointing his light, in the car. And I said, yes, I do. My purse is under my leg. Can you shine your light over here so that you can see me as I reach for my purse? I said it just like that, no attitude or anything. I mean, I know, baby, when I need to be in check, okay? So he said, sure, no problem. He was really nice. I held my bag up there, this big bag my mom gave me for my birthday, and I got my driver's license, and my husband was getting my I said, can you get my registration? So he shined the light over there so my husband could pull out the registration. I showed him everything. And then he said, okay, I'll be back. So he went back to the back, and of course, at this time, during all this time, Margaret's like, see, I told you need to start stopping at the stoplight. You always do that. You always do a yield. You never just fully stop. You need to start stopping like everybody else do. Okay, I hear you. Okay, I don't need that shit today. All right, that's what I'm thinking. I need to get out of this and get my ass home because I'm in my dang on pajamas. Okay. So anyway, he comes back up finally, but when he comes up, there's another guy with him. And that's the part that scared me. It wasn't even the part when he stopped me. I didn't really get scared until the guy with him came up as well. He didn't say anything. He had on regular clothing. And the police officer said, I'm going to give you a warning this time. Make sure you stop. I was like, you know what? I'm going to make sure I don't come to Taco Bell no more late at night. And he started laughing. He said, oh, no, you don't have to do that. You just make sure you start, you stop at the stop sign. I said, I sure will, officer. So sorry. Thank you and stuff, But what if that had turned into something else, What if it just turned into something else? I just don't know. I don't know what if it had turned into something else. It really scared me when I saw the second guy because I wanted to ask, oh my gosh, let me tell you, when I seen the other guy, the first thing that was about to pop out my mind was, officer, why is the second man with you? But it had to been God telling me, Tmika, shut your mouth and just be grateful you were about to leave. And I have to call my mama back later. I already know what she called me about. And I was just so relieved to be able to go home. Again, unless you are African American, you will not know the feelings that it feels to get pulled over by the police. I try my best not to get pulled over by the police. Now, back in the day, I have been pulled over before. I've never had an issue. I remember one night when I was driving to New Orleans, and was I by myself? Yeah, I was by myself. I was driving to New Orleans. This was when I was dating my first husband. And it was, it was at night. I'm driving and stuff. It wasn't nothing for me back in the day to get up in the middle of the evening or night and decide to drive to New Orleans because it was a 7-hour drive. To me, it wasn't anything for me to drive. I got to this small country town in Louisiana at the very tip. It's right by Arkansas. So it's right there at that very edge. And I got pulled over by an officer. He was black, but the only thing that saved me was the fact that I had my Order of Eastern Star on the back of my car. Had I not had that, he probably would have given me a ticket. But he let me know that he recognized who I was. And I was like so freaking grateful. Oh my gosh. I had no idea. But what if something could have happened to me in the middle of the night? Nobody was around. I mean, it was a small town. I was in the downtown area, so everything in small towns, honey. It closes at 6 o'clock. Okay, let's be real. So it was just crazy that this had happened. But I'm telling you, this Sandra Bland case, it really makes you really think about, can it happen to you, And I don't know what can happen in America to help this type of stuff, I don't know. I really don't know. I try to stay out of this type of realm of things, I really try to only discuss it with Mark. I don't really try to discuss it with everybody unless it's a close friend. And even then, I kind of keep things just a little bit reserved, on how I'm feeling. Because not everybody's going to agree with you, I have members in my family that are policemen. And I would hate for, matter of fact, they're in Texas. I would hate for any situation, for them to be caught up in a situation and stuff. So it's a thin line there. But anyway, let's move on. Tell me what you thought about that little piece of a tea, okay? And then, oh my gosh, just tell me how you weigh in on all of this. But let me tell you, so I received an email message. I don't think I'm gonna read everything on here, but I will say I'll read you just a little bit what this lady wrote me. I don't know her name. I'm just gonna call her Game Girl. I'm not gonna even say all her name on here. I told her I was gonna make this video, so if you're watching, Game Girl, you know the rest. How you doing? How you doing? No, I can't even do Whitney Williams. Why am I tripping? She said, "Hi, Tmika. May I please tell you how much your kindness has touched my heart, and your kindness wasn't even to me. I just became aware of your channel, but I have followed Tmika, Scrap the World, on and off for about a year. I had no idea she has been experiencing such serious health issues, but I am thankful she has people like you who reach out to others in order to show her that people care and to give her your support." So that's all I'm going to tell you guys and read to you about her, what she wrote. Basically, Scrap the World, I saw a post that she made, Tmika, and on Facebook, and so I just gathered some crafters around, said, "Hey, do you want to send some cards?" and everything, and they, a few crafters popped up and said, "Hey, I want to do it. Let me send you a card." And I said, "Send it to me," and I'll send it off to her. My box unfortunately couldn't hold all the cards, and so I had to put some out to the side. But anyway, she loved it. If you want to see the video, I will post a link down below, and you can see the video and see her opening everything. It was a really nice gesture. I'm really glad that it made her day, because the one thing is so nice is to know that people care. And if people can send you a card and just out the blue, that is like the best thing. It doesn't have to be people buying you things, just people sending you a card. And there's plenty of us crafters out there that can make a card, whether you make cards or not, but you can. So anyway, it was really nice. But one of the things that she did tell me about was, I find crafting to be a very isolating activity if the crafter doesn't have close friends or some sort of crafting club to stay connected with people. I know that there are other crafters in my area, but because I am in my home and they are in theirs, how would we know each other? So let me tell you this. I know from based on here, because she told me, I wish there was a way for the people at Warm Daddies to see your video in which you talk about them. I would think you would. I would think your meal would be free or at least half off. I am closer to them than you, and I have never been there. So that tells me that she's in the Philadelphia area or the Pennsylvania area. So I'm going to say this, Game Girl, there are plenty of crafters in your area. One of my girlfriends, Shalana, she lives, I think, in Pennsylvania. I'm not sure what part she lives in. Another one of my crafty YouTube friends is MM Dober. Her name is Rashida. She lives in your area. There are plenty of crafters there, but I'm going to tell you, this is how I'm going to tell you what you can do. If you're on Facebook, join a couple of groups, find some groups in your area. And this is not just for her, but this is for all the crafty ladies out there who always say, I don't have anyone to craft with, because just last night I saw another post in the card making group, and this lady said she wishes she had someone to craft with because her friends don't understand her love for making cards. And I'm going to tell you, when she posted that post up there, it was so many crafters came out the woodworks about where they were from. I ended up friending 2 other people just from my general area. One lives in Maryland and one lives in Virginia. To me, if you live in the DMV, DC, Virginia, Maryland, I want to friend you automatically because you're close to me in my range. So if you're on Facebook, join these Facebook groups. Join groups that are targeted to the things that you like to do. If you like to make cards, there are card making groups galore out there. If you have a Cricut and you like using your Cricut and sharing the stuff that you make, there are groups out there. But there are plenty of groups out there that you can find people in your area. And if you are in a group and you say, you know what, I don't have anyone around me that I know of that like to craft, there will be people that will respond to you. Now, I will say this. If you are a person that doesn't want to get out there and craft or invite people to your home just yet, you can craft with them on Skype or Google Hangout. I love Google Hangout. I have a group of friends that I craft with, and I am willing and open to crafting with new people as well. You let me know when you can get a chance. I already told Shalana that me and her, we were going to... Am I saying her name right? Is it Shalana or Shalana? Girl, I don't want to be messing your name up, child, if you watching this video. Lord have mercy. Girl, let me know. But anyway, I already told her one night we're going to actually craft together. So you are more than welcome to join us if you would like to. Trust me, that is a quick way of crafting with people and using up your product. Okay? So I hope you find this video very helpful. Here's another thing. Mark and I was on, what was it? Periscope last night. On Periscope, my name is Tmika McCree. I will, I'll just put that in the information below. Anyway, so we decided that we're going to do more Periscope videos together. I know a lot of people miss the Mark and Mika part of my channel, but we're going to do Periscope videos. We're going, like when we're cooking together, we'll do Periscope videos of that. And we're just going to really just probably do more of that. Mark is not into doing YouTube videos, but he loves Periscope. So if you have a Twitter account, it's easy to get to use Periscope with Twitter. And if you don't, just create one just so you can get to Periscope a lot quicker than going through Periscope by itself. So anyway, I hope you guys have a great day. It is almost 20 minutes, it is 20 minutes into this video, and I don't want to go any further. I need to call my mom back before she curses me out, because she will do it, okay? All right, I'll talk to you guys later. Bye.